Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's episode. I am so honored to have Landon Marsh on my podcast. Thank you, Landon, for being on today. He has the best Instagram account, most glam homes of Insta. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm so honored to be here, and you have an amazing Instagram account yourself.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah, no, I'm so honored to be here on your podcast.
I'm excited to have you on here. We've been friends over the last couple of years, and I just seen you grow and all your different businesses, and at your age is just amazing to me. So,
Oh, thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much. We really have been friends since the beginning.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, it's been 2 years, so it's been great. And I think we bonded over Christmas.
I think so too. It was whenever you were making your Christmas video in your apartment in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when it happened. And that's kind of when my account started to really grow too, the holidays.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really important.
And I think I even followed you before that, actually, because I remember you making Halloween tutorials.
Yeah.
And you did something on the table that I remember.
Yeah, I love Halloween. I love Halloween, but not a lot of Instagrammers do a lot of Halloween decor. So
They don't.
I learned to tone it down a tinge, but I could really go all out. It could be a month.
For sure, for sure. I love watching Turtle Creek Lane right now. She's going all out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I could, I would.
Me too.
And she's like the fantasy version of everything we want to do, right?
Exactly. That's goals. That's where we aspire to be.
I know, right?
We have to do that on a budget.
I do. Well, yeah, I'm at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, but no, you can find some great stuff at the Dollar Tree.
So true.
And even Big Lots.
Oh, so true. Yeah. I missed out last year on some good Christmas stuff at Big Lots. I went there and then I didn't go back, and I'm definitely going there again.
Oh yeah, Big Lots Christmas stuff, you guys, they have stepped up their game, and I bought a lot last year from Big Lots for Christmas.
Yeah, they have. They really have. Okay, so I want to talk about, so how many Instagram pages do you have now?
Oh, goodness. Okay, so you guys, my main Instagram page is Most Glam Homes of Insta, but I also have Most Rustic Homes of Insta. That's where I post rustic decor and all that. And then another passion of mine that not a lot of people know about is weddings and events and all that. Mm-hmm. So I have Most Glam Events of Insta, and that's where I post event stuff. And then my business pages are Glam Giving and Shop MGH Designs and MGH Social. So too many pages, and it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, I bet. Yesterday I did a shopping tour on the wrong page. I did the whole thing.
I saw that.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do you for someone who only has one page and is having a hard time, and I have 3 and I really only post on 2. So for someone that has all these different pages, how do you juggle all that and keeping the content going?
Honestly, it is so hard. And there for a little bit, I've taken a break from Instagram just to get back to my mental state, because before December and January and all that, I was posting every single day, 3 times a day, and you're going to get burnt out. So now I'm getting back into the game, because I didn't post for a month and a half. Mm-hmm. But honestly, the best thing is to have all your content planned out. So I usually have my content planned out for about a week and a half. I have all my captions typed up, all my hashtags. But honestly, what made me stop is my phone broke. And I lost every single caption, every post, I lost it all because I had it saved in Instagram.
Oh.
And that's whenever I kind of fell back, because I was like, are you kidding me? I had all this content already planned out, and then I lost it all. So a tip for you guys, have it in Google Docs or your notes or something like that is saved elsewhere, not just on the Instagram app, because you can save stuff to drafts, but you're going to lose it if something happens to your phone, which happened to mine.
That's a great tip. And that's also super frustrating, because it's a lot of work that goes into planning your content.
There is.
Creating the hashtags, not making sure you're not reusing hashtags, and writing up captions that people don't realize. Like taking the picture and getting the content, or that's one, or sharing a photo. Then you got to do all the other things.
It takes like an hour for me to type up a caption.
Oh.
I'm not the best at it.
Yeah, I actually got help. I had to hire a VA to keep when I did my started the podcast. And so like I'll type them up rough, just like this is what I want to say, and this is the thing, and then she'll go and make it sound a little bit better, and that's really helped me. Like
that's awesome. That's a great tip for people.
Yeah, I got to the point where I needed help, and with the blog post, I'm not a natural writer, and I just learned my strengths is talking.
Yeah, me too. I love to talk. Love to talk.
I needed help with the writing.
Yeah, that was my worst subject in school. Now, but my thing is, like, if I'm like super focused, I can write amazing papers, and it's crazy. They're like, where'd this come from? Because my typing a 5-minute little thing is horrible, but if I have to write like a long paper, it's amazing. So I don't understand it.
Right, because you can get it all out. You're like, you're very descriptive, right?
Yes. So like my like papers in school, I would always get like A+ on, but like my little like writing draft things that we had to do, I would get horrible grades on those.
Oh. So okay, let's talk about your age for a minute. You're 17.
I am 17. I'm still in high school, so a lot of people don't know that. I'm a senior this year, so finally it's my last year. I won't have to manage doing schoolwork every single day and Instagram and my businesses. So I'm really excited. I graduate in May.
Oh, I'm so excited for you. That's such a milestone.
It is. I started Instagram in 9th grade, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, me, you know my story. Like I didn't even know there was like an Instagram outside of then like my 100 friends. So, and you're also the inspiration for a lot of us to get on TikTok. A lot of us are friends.
Yeah.
You're our go-to for like, Landon, what should we be doing?
I know. So what's funny, you guys, I like told everybody to get on TikTok. Now I'm horrible at coming up with content. So that's why I'm an inspiration page. But I like told everyone else, I'm like, you guys, y'all have to get on TikTok because it is the next best thing. So if you're an influencer listening to this right now, make sure to get on TikTok because you never want to put all of your eggs into one basket. So get out there on those other platforms, grow your following. And honestly, TikTok is so easy to grow a following.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like one video blows up and you have 100,000 followers.
Yeah. Yeah. I think our friend Tamara had like one that hit 7.7 million or something. I'm like,
and she grew like 200,000 from that. But Tamara's videos, they're the best videos.
They are. She's the best lighting. I'm like, why is your lighting always so good?
And how does she come up with it? I'm like,
I know.
And it's every single day.
She's a performer from the beginning, though. If you heard her podcast, she's actually a performer, so she's got that in her.
Yeah, and see, I never knew that until I listened to her podcast.
Yeah, I know. Me neither. I was like, wait, what? That's crazy.
I know.
No wonder you're so good at this. It's easy.
Yeah. I'm horrible at coming up with like content, and she's coming up with it every single day, you guys. Every day.
Yeah, I know. It's craziness. So, okay. Yeah. So you're 17, you run, I think you said 6 Instagram accounts?
6, yes.
And
it's crazy.
Now you've recently just launched your own home decor line. Please tell us about that.
So Shop MGH Designs is my own online home decor shop. And my motto for it is affordable pieces that I can afford to buy every single day while still having amazing quality. Mm-hmm. So there's stores out there that we all know about that have $100, $200, $300 vases. I wanted to be able to provide stuff like that to you guys, but at an affordable price, because not everybody has that money to go out each and every single day and spend ridiculous amount of money on stuff. So my motto was, if I couldn't afford to buy it every single day of my life, I don't want to sell it in my shop.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. The perfect motto. It's true. You have to present things that you love or things that you'd have in your home at a reasonable price. I think you've achieved that quite well. I love the pieces you sent to me. They're beautiful. and I'm displaying
Yes,
them in my home, and I love it. I love it. I'm already thinking of
for
other ways to
sure.
use them. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just what, like, because not everybody else out there has tons and millions of dollars to be able to spend ridiculous on stuff. So I made sure I sourced the highest quality products, you guys. Like, honestly, like, every single item is such great quality while being at amazing prices. Like, it couldn't get any cheaper, really, while
Yeah.
still having great quality.
Good. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love the pieces. I love what you sent to me. I love what you've sent to others. I've seen your store. I've looked through it. It's beautiful decor. And like you said, you were almost sold out, which is amazing. So like this,
It is.
I'm so proud of you. That's so good.
Thank you. But I could have done it without you guys. So if you're an influencer, I do have an influencer program where you guys can make money. Just contact my Instagram account, Shop MGH Designs, if you would love to learn more about that.
I love that. Yeah, it's a great deal. It helps influencers. You can make a little bit of money. It promotes yourself. Like you thought of all of it before you started it, which is at 17, once again, blown away by you. You're
Thank
so
you.
smart. You're thinking it all the way through.
Yeah, and the commission, you guys, is amazing because there's some companies out there. One company I'm just going to say is Amazon, who they tell all these influencers, hey, sell our products and we will give you 0.1%. It seems like you get 3 pennies.
Yeah, you do.
And you give them so much sales. So that's why I wanted to start this program, just so that you guys can make money. You can help promote my shop and we can all be happy.
Yeah, I know. I always tell everyone, like, I have an Amazon store. I made money, but they charge me a fee, and I've never received any money. So
Exactly. I have made money on there and I don't even know how to claim the money. Like there, it says every single month I get an email, claim your money and fill out this and fill out that. I haven't even filled it out because it's like $3.
yeah, I know. It's like nothing. So
Yeah.
I like that you're sharing with other influencers and people and giving them the opportunity to make a little bit more money, because there are so many different ways you can make money on Instagram, but like people like you giving an opportunity to influencers, this is a great way for us to make a little bit of income too, because there's a lot of work that goes behind these tutorials and, you know, running this page and time.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that it's a full-time job.
It is a full-time job, and growing your following, that's a job, and all the other work that goes into it, and decorating your home, that's a job. So that's why I just want to be fair to everyone instead of taking advantage of people like some of those other companies out there.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. And you also said that you're almost sold out. So by the time this airs on Thursday, everyone needs to go to your website and get what they can, because you're almost sold out in so many items.
Yes. Head to shopmgh.com. So many items are almost sold out. There's like less than 5 or 3 of almost all the items. And then a lot of them are already sold out. But I'm going to be doing product relaunches like every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and all new products, not just keep doing the same products over and over again. I'm going to have all new products, some products that I'm going to bring back, but it's going to be a lot of new products every like 2 or 3 weeks.
That's great. That's great. Keeping it fresh and giving everyone an opportunity to buy new pieces at affordable prices.
For sure.
Yeah.
But everything, it's going to stay limited just so that we can like sell out, so that we can bring new products every few weeks, so that we don't have like a huge inventory. But we're going to have a lot of products. It's just going to be limited.
Yeah, I think that's great. That's perfect.
For sure.
Perfect way to do it right now.
So whenever you guys want something, you better get it.
Yeah, you better. I want those jars that Olivia got.
There's one left on the website. There's one.
See, that's what happens. I waited. I got busy. I got distracted. I didn't buy it when I should have.
I know. And what sucks, I can't even ever restock those again. Like they have discontinued it.
Well, she's lucky.
Yeah.
And even though I love my pieces, I'm just saying, I saw those, I was like,
yeah, they are really pretty.
And the big tray that Priscilla displayed, you picked so many.
Those sold out in 5 minutes, you guys.
Gorgeous. So gorgeous. Those are gorgeous pieces. Like, I can't express it enough. I love it. I'm
going to have those back in 2 weeks though. So I'm so excited.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So if someone wanted to start an Instagram account, let's talk about tips. I mean, you kind of already given away some, but
Uh-huh.
what are your best, like 2 or 3 tips, like for someone who's new?
So I'm going to say for my worst one, engage, engage, engage. Um, if if you get a comment from Landon Marsh, consider yourself lucky. Like that picture, it is the best picture in the world because I'm the worst at it. And I'll admit that. I'll like your picture, but if engaging is horrible for me. So if you want that engagement on your pictures, those comments, those likes, those engaging followers that are going to buy your products, like all your pictures, engage back with them.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, and then another thing, this is like a top secret tip for all you guys that are listening to this right now. Consider yourself lucky because I don't tell a lot of people. So whenever I was first starting, how I gained a lot of followers and a lot of likes, and by those like celebrities, like I have people like the dude on Flipper Flop Tark, I have him following me. I have a lot of celebrities that follow. So what I do is I turn on post notifications for those people that I want to follow me. If you want Farrah to follow you, if you want people from HGTV, if you want Lisa to follow you, turn on post notifications and always be the first one to comment because they're going to be like, who is this person and why are they always the first one to comment? They're going to go check out your profile and they're going to follow you.
That's a great tip. And that's so true. Oh my gosh, that's a good one.
That is, y'all, that's my top secret. So if you're listening to this podcast right now, you just got my number one tip that I don't tell many people.
I love that. I have to put that in my course. I'll say from Landon Marsh direct.
Yeah, you guys, that is how I have gained so many followers, how a lot of celebrities have followed me, how influencers have followed me. I turn on post notifications. I always like and comment on their posts first. And they're going to be like, who is this person always commenting? And they're going to check out your profile and they're going to follow you.
That's a great tip. It's true. It's true. And it's like, we all have fans or people who have smaller accounts that I notice over and over and over again. And eventually I'll follow them if they have a home decor, their home decor account, right?
Exactly.
Because I'm like, they are giving me their time and I see them over and over again. And whether you have 3,000 followers, 5,000 followers, I don't just follow people that have 100,000 or more. I follow everyone. And if I see them engaging continually on my page, so that's absolutely true. And it probably goes with celebrities or higher influencers, I would say.
Yeah.
Because if you're that first person, those people are always on, at least 10 minutes when they do it.
For sure.
So
that's how, if you guys want to gain some followers and you want those big people to follow you, that's the tip.
That's the great tip.
Yeah, but also engaging, like once you have a following, remember to engage. It's horrible that's coming from me, but that is a tip because people talk to me all the time and they're like, why don't you engage? And I'm like, honestly, it's just,
I have 6 pages. I'm in high school still trying to graduate and run a business.
It is so hard. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand, like, I'm still in school. Like, I have friends. I have a life. I have a business. I have Instagram. Like, my day-to-day operations, it is crazy. Like, I'm so busy all day, every day.
That's great. That's great, though.
Yeah.
And so once again, the fact that you've done all of this at such a young age is awesome. And I love that tip.
Thank you. I think for my next one, I would say don't buy your likes or use support groups. It's very obvious and influencers are going to be able to tell, and you don't want that reputation. And ultimately those likes and those comments that you comment back at other people, it's not going to matter because they're not going to be the ones that make you money by like buying products that you share or doing like stuff for collaborations, like buying those products. It's going to hurt you ultimately.
True.
Yeah. And those companies, they can tell whenever, like I can tell if somebody gets 3,000 likes in 10 minutes, we can tell that that's fake. It's not real.
You can tell.
You can tell.
We can tell if you get 8,000 likes and you have 10 comments.
Exactly. So don't buy your likes. Don't do it. Don't buy, like, do support groups. I don't recommend support groups at all. I have been in one support group whenever I first started, and I left it immediately. So don't do it. Just don't. So that's my, like, second tip.
Okay, that's another great one. Another great one. I was in a support group early on, and yeah, I quickly knew it wasn't like where I wanted to be. And it's true, the people, even though you get the immediate like and the maybe a comment or two, they are not going to be the people that you like ultimately connect with, right?
Exactly.
It's just like,
and you can, like, tell, like, whenever people get, like, fake comments.
Yeah.
Because they don't even, like, answer questions that are in the captions. They don't do all that stuff. It's just like such a beautiful picture that you have there. Like basic comments like that. It's not, if you asked a question, how's your day going? Oh, my day is great. And this picture looks lovely, or da-da-da. It's never like that.
Yeah.
So people can tell.
Yeah, they can. That's another good one. What else you got?
And I think I would say stay consistent. You have to stay consistent starting off. At least post three times a week, like Monday, Friday, and Wednesday or something. Or, I mean, once you get bigger, try to make a video once a day, or try to post 3 videos a week and 2 pictures a week or something, just so that you're posting more consistently, because that's going to show up on the Explore page and hashtags. So you're going to be gaining more followers the more you post.
It's true. Yeah.
So I would just say stay consistent, but also being consistent, that doesn't mean just posting. That means messaging back people that message you, sharing on your stories, and showing your face. I feel like a lot of people in Instagram have a hard time showing their face. But if you look at the influencers that are larger, it's the ones that show their face. And those people are going to get more trust from their followers, you guys. And those followers are going to buy stuff that you share from commission links and collaborations. And ultimately, that's what matters. I mean, yes, it's so awesome, like sharing pictures of our home, but we're all here. This is a job, and we're all here to make money, ultimately. I'm sorry. Yeah, like people tell me,
or affiliates or your own. Yeah, everyone is on here at the end. When they start seeing that you can make money, they want to make the money.
Exactly. And you deserve that, because it's a lot of work. So always be consistent, show your face, be on your stories. Lisa is the great example. She's on her stories every morning, and she's on her stories throughout the day. So just do that. Bring your followers along with your life. You're just talking from your face to a phone. I mean, how easy is that? You get on FaceTime.
Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten a little lazy with quarantine, because, before every day I put makeup on and go do something, lunch, shop, do something. And now it's just like, my face isn't on as much. So I'm like, every day I put makeup on, I'm like, hi guys.
Yeah. But see, I feel like we all look forward to your stories. So like time I'm waking up, like you're already going. I feel like, because I wake up late, even though like you're farther behind me, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm an early riser. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're like, time I'm waking up, you're already like going. And it's so much fun to lay in bed and watch her. Good morning, you guys. Let's go feed the rabbit. Let's go out back. Like, it's so much fun. So you guys do that for your followers also. Bring them along. Do like a coffee morning routine, because your followers are ultimately, they're going to start looking forward to that every morning.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. If I don't say good morning, I get people that message me, are you okay? Yeah. Like you didn't say good morning this morning. And some, I'm human, it's very rare, but there's been a few days where I'm just like, the morning got away from me, or I decided we all have a tendency to get a little bit of a burnout. And, there's been times, especially through quarantine and my daughter having a baby, and, stress was high. So like, there wasn't a time like I had to put it down and just be in my life,
Exactly.
Most days it's very easy. And like, I want to be like, hey, we're doing this, or we're going to clean this, or, let's water the plants, or let's go check out the garden. And it's simple day-to-day things that really, people really enjoy.
It's stuff you're already doing.
Yeah, it's stuff I'm already doing. I just have to turn the camera on.
Exactly.
That's true.
So I know that like you just had 3 tips, but I'm going to tell them another tip.
Yay.
So the downtown, I think another thing, like staying with all this, is you have to have good edited pictures. People message me all the time, will you post this picture? And I will like tell them I can't, because it's either too dark, it's not a good angle, or just something. The downtown alley, she has an editing video for Snapseed. And I feel like all influencers have probably heard of this video. It is the best video that will take your editing skills to the next level. I learned so much from that video.
Yeah.
So just go to,
oh, sorry.
no, so just go to the downtown alley, and it's in her IGTV.
Oh, sorry. There's like a gnat. I'm like,
oh no, you're good.
I'm like, why is there a gnat in here? You shared that in your stories, and you know, I always talk about how I hire a photographer. And when I saw that you shared that in your stories, I went and did it, and I still had a hard time. I'm like, why is Snapseed hard? But she explains it. Like, if you can do it, she explains it so well.
Yes, I mean, editing is hard. It does. It takes a lot of time, a lot of work. But I feel like that's something, like, if you just keep practicing, you're going to get better at it. But just, even if you just change the brightness on a picture and make it brighter on like Instagram, like I edit my pictures mainly on Instagram now. I just turn up the brightness, turn up the shadows, and you're good to go.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, always have bright pictures. And if you, so like another thing, we all are posting so many pictures of our homes, and there is so many angles that you guys can get. Yeah. Try doing close-up shots just of like the coffee table, or people, honestly, they like to see every area in your home. I don't know why, but they want to see it all. So get those up top levels, the bottom, like every single angle that you can get. And that's how you're going to be able to have more content, by getting all those different angles.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And, you know, I talk about how I hire a photographer, and when she comes, and it's been a learning process, because every time you have someone new, so it's been a year now. Natalie's amazing. She almost knows everything I want. But I'm like, let's get a ladder out this time. Let's do the shot from over here. And, you know, it's like, you know, it's still going through. I'm like, and then pay attention to what your followers like. Like, if you're only doing vignettes and you're not getting a lot of traction, you got to mix it up and like expand it, right?
For sure, for sure. Post all different content.
Yeah, I'll see like, you know, if I do too many vignettes, they don't like that. Or if I do like too many IGTVs, like, you just pay attention to your content and see what's working and what people like.
Exactly. And just be true to yourself, because what works on Lisa's Instagram, it's not going to work on Priscilla's Instagram. It's not going to work on my Instagram. So that's another thing. If you see somebody, all they post is videos, that might be what their followers like, but that might not work for you. So just get to know your followers and what they like.
Right, exactly. And also like what the purpose of your account is, because I, you know, like I kind of share a little bit in my, my course. You have to kind of know what you're thinking of. Like, when in the beginning I did all videos because I couldn't do photos. And literally that's why I had so many videos, but that's also why I grew so fast. And, you know, but then I tried to do like reward style, and they wouldn't accept me because I had no photos. So it's like, okay, now I have to expand, and then I had to, like, you know, it's like you have to grow with your account. You have to push yourself a little bit.
And do all different content. Do reels, do IGTVs, do videos, do posts, like do them all.
Yeah.
Don't just stick to one thing. Always, like I said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Expand, try new things, and do new stuff. Come up with new ideas.
Yeah. I love it. Those are great. You're killing it with the tips. That was great.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I have 6 accounts, so.
I do. I feel like I know. It's crazy.
You do. You know a lot. Like, we mentioned earlier, we were all talking about TikTok, and we're in a group, you know, chat, and Landon's like, you guys got to do it. And so we all signed up, and then some people blew up. I kind of hovered, you know, like, it's now everyone did it, but now TikTok, you're right. It is a new thing. It's a new platform.
It is.
You're already creating the content. If you're a decor account, if you're creating the decor content, just put it up there.
And making those videos.
Yeah.
Just post it there.
Yeah. And it'll eventually grow, you know?
It will. It might be slow, but use like sounds that are in the now. Like some of them, they might have bad words, or they might be about bad stuff, but use the sound and it will blow up.
Yeah, I'm always cautious of that. I'm always like, ooh, I don't know about this one. Ooh, I don't know. Oh,
yeah. I know TikTok is a very different community. It's interesting, you guys, to say the least.
Does the guy hop on and tell you go to sleep at night when you're on it too long?
He does sometimes. That does happen a few times.
It happens to me all the time. I'm like, it's only been like an hour.
You guys, I can sit here and watch TikToks all day long.
I know.
Like, I literally had to move TikTok off of like my main screen where all my other apps are, because I would sit here and watch them all day long.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I just send them to all my friends. Some of my friends, they don't even respond anymore. I'm like, this is hilarious. This is so funny. You have to see it.
Yes, I'm that person. I'm sharing them to people all the time.
Oh, well, it's been so good to have you on. And I just want to thank you so much for coming on my podcast and being my guest and sharing all your amazing tips. And I'm so excited for you and your new decor line.
Thank you.
Here to help you any way you can grow. And I'm just excited.
And same to you. I'm so proud of you and everything that you're doing right now.
Thank you. It's different. Yeah. It's can be nerve-wracking, but once again, you got to evolve and you got to push yourself, like we just talked about.
Exactly. Stay true to yourself and just create content.
Yeah. Okay, well, you have an amazing rest of your day. I'm sure you have things to post, decor to buy, homework,
and packing orders,
and shipping items. So I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, awesome.
Okay, awesome. How did you think that went?
I went great.
Yeah, I think it was great just to give tips to them.
Oh, your tips were amazing. Awesome. And what's nice.
Yeah, but I think that tip, adding that to your course would be great, like about the following.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like, I'm like, I gotta do a slide in that.
Yeah, that is how I gained so many.
I'll definitely give you credit for it. Landon Marsh says from Muslims of stuff all up here.
That's how I gained so many followers. Like, have I ever told you how I got started?
No.
Okay, so it's very weird. We should have honestly talked about this. So in 2017 in Christmas, the Millionaire House, do you know who that is? Melanie?
You know what? I think we are still recording.
Oh, we are?
I'm like, it says recording.
Oh, goodness.
Keep talking about it. Keep going.
Okay, well, basically, the Millionaire House, me and her got really close because my sister got married where she lives and all that. Fast forward. So at our house, we did an open house for our community, and we were inviting people that like were the less fortunate that couldn't get pictures done with Santa and those professional Christmas photos. So we opened the community. So many people came and they could get their pictures done with Santa, professional pictures by a photographer and everything. And I told Melanie about it, and she told other people about it, like the Well-Dressed House, and they all posted about it. And I grew so many followers on my personal Instagram because I didn't have an Instagram account like decor wise.
Yeah.
And they like shared like my Christmas tree, because Christmas that's where I go all out. You guys.
You do.
Most damn homes of Insta turns into my home at Christmas time. The rest of the year, it's everybody else's, but Christmas time, it's mine. So that was in December. Everyone shared. So in April 10th, whenever I started, she told everybody. So the Well-Dressed House posted about it. Terry posted about it. Renee posted. Everybody did. And in like my first it took like 2 weeks for me to hit 10,000 followers.
Wow.
And that's not normal.
No. No, that is not.
Yeah, it's not normal. So yeah, it took me 2 weeks to hit 10,000 because of that.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I grew that relationship and it paid off. Like everybody shared me. So I kind of like had the.
And what's great is you were just doing something from your heart, and
exactly
it put you on a path that you can even do more, share more, be out there social media wise. Sure. That's great.
So that's how I started.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'm glad actually I didn't hit end record.
Yeah.
The bonus reel.
Yeah, that's how I started, you guys. It was honestly, so just be true to yourself, because it is hard to hit 10,000 followers, and it takes time.
It does.
But if you connect with those people and you make those relationships, you can speed up the process sometimes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Well, now this time, thank you so much. You're a wealth of Instagram knowledge, and I appreciate you being on the show. And hopefully I can have you back during the holidays and we can talk all things holidays.
Yes, I cannot wait. And it's been so much fun being on here with you today.
Okay.